We are going to see about artificial intelligence and machine learning, Unit 1 and Introduction to Artificial Intelligence. So, myself, Dr. J. Sendil Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Kalangar Karnal Institute of Technology, Coimbatore. So, what is artificial intelligence? How many of them know about artificial intelligence? So, everyone are hearing this word called AI. So, artificial, as a simple definitions, you can see artificial intelligence is a technology that enables the computers and machines to simulate human learning. So, how the human beings learning their own data like that, machine also is learning and problem solving, decision making, creativity, and autonomy. So, this we are calling a definition of an AI. Then, what is an found this? Who coined this artificial intelligence term? By John McCarthy. Uh, Actually, it started in 1950s. Alan Turing raised one questions like human can also think by itself. For that questions, the John McCarthy gave an answer that machine also can think by itself. From that, he called us father of AI. So the real definition of AI, like an system that think like human, system that think like act like an human, and think like an rationally and act like an rationally. So these are the four definitions given by the scientists, like an they have defined like this. So what is that system that think like an human? The existing new effort to make the computer think machines with minds in full of literate and sense. This we are calling as think like an human. Here, think like rationally, the study of mental facilities through the use of computer models. Then what is the act like in human? The art of creating a machines that performs the functions that requires intelligence when performed by the people. Here, what is an act like in rationally? In computational intelligence is the study of a design of an intelligent agents. These four we are calling as definition of an AI. Then what is a AI is a study and creation of a system capable of performing the task that normally human intelligence. This task includes learning, reasoning, problem solving, perceptions, planning, and natural language understanding. The sum of the real world examples are ChatGPT for text generations and self-driving car for navigations. So these are the example, real world example of an AI concepts. What are the key characteristics of an AI concepts? Ability to reason and make a decisions, ability to learn from the experience, adaptations to new environment, goal directed behaviors, ability to handle uncertainty and complexity. So these are the key characteristics of an AI. So the foundation of AI, it is started from the mathematicals like an logic, probabilities, linear algebra. Then with the help of an computer science, we have the algorithms and data structures. Cognitive science like an human intelligence model, and engineering, robotics, and control systems. So from this four kind of an combining all this into an, we are calling as making an AI. That is the foundation of an AI. Then what is the history of AI? So where it is started, how it is started. So here in 1943, the Mac Luckich and Pitt's first computation model of a neural network. So here, when Alan Turing is raised the questions like an the computing machineries and intelligence in that in this uh, conference. I mean, in this paper, it is mentioned as whether that machine can think by itself. For that answers, in Dartmouth conference, John McCarthy coins the term the artificial intelligence. This is a magazine of this conference, right? In 1956, it is was started. Then John McCarthy is called as the father of AI. So this is a history of AI. First, it is we have the 1950s to 1900s to 1950s. It is started like a machines oriented. Then in 1950s, you can see the Alan Turing is the person who raised the questions like a machine also can think by itself. For that, the 1956, he proposed the solutions like an AI. I mean, machine also can think by itself. Then it is called as AI. This term here, we can see that first winter during this time, the less memories. There is no much storages in this time, so it is stopped here. Then it is called as first winter. After that, we have some messages. I mean, storages in 1980s. So here it is started again in second winters. It is stopped here because of funding issues. After that, it is raised that from here to here, So we have lot of things is changing in the in this technology of AI. In 2025 to after 25, we have moving this kind of an AI called AGI and ASI. So these three types, okay, like an ANI is artificial narrow AI, narrow intelligence, artificial general intelligence, and super intelligence. So these three kind of an intelligence we are there. We will discuss about this in later. Okay, so in first in winters, what has happened here? We can see that limited hardware and funding cuts in this area. In second winters, we have declined the funds again, so it is stopped here. In third winter, is going still date, so it is going on. In third winters, a possible slowdown if the hype collapse and cost rises or regulations restricted growth. The most experts believes it will be the remainders compared to the past because AI is already too integrated in the modern life. So this is the application of AI. So we have different types of an applications we are using in the AI concepts like image recognitions, medical diagnosis, stock market tradings, virtual presence, self-driving cars, online funding. So like this, we have different types of AI. So AI is using in everywhere. So we have to understand where to use, how to use, and when to use it. So based upon that, you have your application have to execute. So we have that application as healthcare, educations, industrial and automations, agricultures, finance, smart cities, and environment. So we have different types of an AI is working on their field. Here, for example, in agriculture, we can use for the crop monitoring, soil analysis, prescriptions of farming, and yield predictions. If you're going for in finance, we have the fraud detections, credit card scoring, and arithmetic trading. So we have like this. What are the key challenges? We have the algorithm bias, block box problems, requirements of high computations, complicated AI. So these are the different key challenges in AI. So what is a milestone? We have different types of milestone from 2000 to 2025. So now we are have 2026. So we have a lot of things has happened in 2026. Let us see what is going on. The trends. So trends we have that explainable by AI and AI in creativity, AI for the climate changes. What are the types of AI? We have three types of AI. One is narrow AI, general AI, and super AI. So as you know that weak AI, so we can see that a vacuum cleaner, which is used for cleaning the surface, so without having less memories. So in this, so this is a trend of now we have this kind of an AI because this is we have less memories. It has an high memories and high efficient powers, which is in the vacuum cleaner. After cleaning this all the areas, it will be automatically it will be switched in the charging mode. Okay, so this one we are calling as narrow AI. So this one we are calling as general age AI. That is we are calling a strong AI model. Here you can see that this robot is discussed like an human beings. So it is more advanced techniques like and how the human beings are discussed.
What's your name? Okay. My name is Tony. Tony? Yeah. Really? Yeah. Nice to meet you, Tony. Nice to meet you too, buddy. Can you play basketball? Can you shoot like jump shots? Maybe one day. I'll teach Can you. I'll teach you. Really? Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Thank you, Tony.
Okay, so then we are going to see about a super AI. Here, the artificial intelligence think, reasons, learn, make judgments, and process cognitive abilities that surpass the human beings. So you can see that this human beings is traveling with the help of an machines, and we are discussing with the help of an reality, augmented reality, and virtual reality.
Nah, we did that yesterday. I don't want to do that. Well, then what do you want to do? I don't know. Something.
Okay, so we have the subset of AI. We have machine learning, deep learning, natural language processing, text generations, question answering, text creation, extraction, classification, machine translation. So we have the expert systems, speech recognitions, visions, robotics, and planning. So these are the subset of AI. We are working on this subsets. Then it is called as artificial intelligence. Then problem solving agents, we have that problem solving agents like an the fundamental concept of an AI where the systems are designed to identify the challenges, make a decision and find the efficient solution. AI use agents which are systems that perceive their environment and take action to achieve the specific goals. They go beyond the simple reflex agents. So the starting position of simple reflex agent, which reacts to the simulator based on the predefined rules. In such, the problem-solving agents actively analyze the situations, evaluate the different options, and choose the best actions to reach their goal. These agents work by the perceiving the environment. They collect the data about their surroundings, such as sensor input or observation. Defining the problems, they clearly understand the problems, including the starting point, the available actions, and the desired goal. Exploring the different possibilities, they consider the various the to solve the problems and evaluate the each approaches is likely to be succeed. Evaluating the decision, once they are exploring the options, they are access the outcome and pick up the best sources on the actions based on the factors like time, resource, and success kind likely lead to it. Learning and adaptations. We have many problem solving solution agents like can learn from the past experience, improving their decision making ability to overcome the in this and problem solving methods. What are the types of problem solving in AI? We have that AI can face the different types of problems. The problems are categorized into based on the impact of the system's performance and how they handle ignorable problems and recoverable problems and irrecoverable problems. We have different kinds of problematics. What is ignorable problems? These are mirror minor issues that have a little or no effects on the system a system overall the performance. Example, small inaccuracies in predictions. So this is an example of ignorable problems. So how we can handle that? Ignore they don't interfere with the system primary functions. What is recover problems? So recover problems are the AI systems encounters as an issue but can be fixed. So here ignorable problems, we have the three types. One is ignorable problems, recoverable problems, and irrecoverable problems. What is ignorable problems? If we having a little or more effects on the AI, we can ignore that minor issues. Handling the ignored as in they don't have interface with the system's primary functions. Recover problems, we can recover that AI system encounters and issues, but can be fixed in interventions either automatic or manually, such as error handling functions. So here recurses are automated error handling, retrain the models or system recovery through the checkpoints. What is irrecoverable? So it is very difficult, severe issues that causes a permanent damage or failures, making it possible for the system to recover. With the help of the handling of requires a complete rebuild of the systems, including retain the model or updating the data to eliminate the underlying issues. So what is the example here? Corrupted training data that causes a bias and reduce model efficiencies. Okay. So these are the three difference of types of an AI problems in AI. One is an ignorable, recoverable, and irrecoverable problems. So what are the steps in problem solving in AI? We have problem definitions, problems analysis, knowledge representations, and we have the problem solvings. Finally, we have to test and evaluate. Here, what is problem definitions? We have to initially we have to clearly define the problems, understanding the input constraints and what is the solutions look like. Analysis, we have to analyze the detail and understanding the limitations and possible solutions. What is the knowledge representations? All the important information is organized so the AI can understand and work with it. Could include creativity graphs or using the database. Problem solving, AI can use the appropriate methods to solve the problems. This often is a means of comparing the different strategies to find the most efficient one. Testings, finally, the solution is implemented, tested, and evaluated. Ensure the solutions meets all the requirements and performs as expected. So we have the key challenges, key components of the problem formulation in AA. That is initial state, actions, transitions, goal test, and final cost. So initial state, it is an beginning of the solving your problems. Actions, if so Actions, we have the actions at this stage. A identify all the possible actions. It can be take the initial state. Each action has an impact on how the systems moves closer to the solve the problem. Transitions, goal state, and cost functions. So these are the key components of an AI formulation in AI. We have the transitions. Goal test. Transition is the refers how the system changes from one state to another. After the action is taken. Transition model helps how the agent's actions influence the next step. Goal test, cost function. So whether we have reached the goal state, it is considered with the help of an AI check. And goal functions, I mean cost function. This is an assign a numerical values the cost of achieving the goal. The cost can be included resources like time, energy, or money, and helps the decisions that most efficient way to reach the goal. Okay. So advantage of AI in problem solving, we have the efficiency, accuracy, automations, adaptability, cost efficient. The challenges in AI, we have that complexity, data quality, interpretability, ethics, and bias.